and gentlemen, happy Friday. Today we are accompanied by a legend and a king. He's a top producing realtor for 16 years, Juan has been one top of the 1% age nationwide. With a background in business administration and the restaurant industry, Juan came into real estate with goals and becoming a top expert in the field, and providing incomparable customer service. Over the years, he has built a successful team. Umanzor and Associates, which serves clients in Maryland and Washington D.C. for over 2 decades, and Virginia. He has a team of over 20 associates and continues to grow and become a legend in the industry, making an impact with leaving a legacy. Everyone, please give it up for Juan.
Thank you so much. It is a pleasure to be here. My philosophy is share your talent, share your wisdom, what you know. Sorry, excuse me, I need to put this on fire.
It's an honor to share.
Yes,
1% agent in America.
Yes, thank you. And you know what? It's all about giving back. So, thank you for having, and congratulations on your podcast. Let's do this.
Juan, talk to us about how you got your first client, and has the identity of your first client changed to one of those?
Well, when I started in the industry, quickly was like even my CPA was like, I was $0 in advertising. So he was like, how do you clients? And I said, and I walk in advertising. So anywhere you go, it's an opportunity to get a client. Anywhere, whether you're at the grocery store, at the mall, at the gas station, elevator, you name it, where there is humans, there's an opportunity for you to get a client. So easy. I mean, my first year part-time, I was waiting tables, but part-time, I saw 70 part-time. And no advertising. So as I was working in the restaurant industry, then my first client came out of the restaurant. So working for the restaurant, everybody knew that I was going to be real estate. Fire up. To this day, I still have the same fire, and I'm just like beginning. It hasn't changed anything. And it's just been an amazing journey. It's been 22 years now. I had this amazing team, and what I love about this career is how we impact people's lives. I never focus on what was coming or money per se, but rather in adding value, solving problems, making people's dreams come true. So I'm very excited. And I just feel that I'm just beginning.
Amazing. I believe it, man. How far do you want to take it? How big do you want to build your team?
Well, it's not about how big. As I always tell people, I want quality, I don't want quantity. And there are some people that have come and says, I want to join your team, but I'm focusing on developing my team members to the best version of themselves, to be the best real estate professionals in the industry. So, it's not about, how many more, even people ask me, why don't you open your own brokerage? I'm fine. I don't need to. So I have other goals, other dreams that I want to accomplish. And how to make a bigger impact on our community that we serve. How do we give back to our community? Because in life, it's not how much you have or what you accomplish that you have, but rather how you impact in people's lives, how you making a difference in this world. And that's what I'm about, that's what I want to do. So I am not really, I don't have anything in mind that I'm going to say, I want to do this. I really want to impact people's lives. And not only locally, but nationally, worldwide. Because I know nothing. Right? My story, a lot of people will make my story.
But the American dream.
Yeah.
Man of opportunity. Execute.
Coming from like the middle of nowhere when I grew up with no father, my mom had to abandon us because she couldn't make ends meet. In a village where there were no resources, nothing. So, third world country, education, coming to America at the age of 20 with absolutely nothing. I did not speak English at all when I came here, and I started with $0 in my pocket. I was sleeping in a couch in a living room, and then that's how it started. And no support system, just my aunt that gave me room, and that's how it started. So, imagine you right now, you're gonna be put in China, and you don't speak the language, you don't know the culture, you don't know nothing. How do you do it? And so, yeah, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I'm not, and it's nobody, nothing special. I'm just, and working hard. It's funny, because when I came here, I started buzzing tables. And to me, I was like, is this right? I get paid? I was so excited. Because to me, it wasn't work. For me, it wasn't work. And, very quickly though, within 4 years of being in this country, I purchased my first home. Yeah, single family home in Silver Spring, Maryland. And it was one of the best things I did. And I didn't know how I was gonna pay for the house. It was, the property was $171,000, and my payment was about $1,300 a month. And interest rate was 7.81, about.
It's funny how history can repeat itself.
Yeah.
We're at 7 now.
Yeah. So we've been used to having this amazing interest rate, but the reality that wasn't real. It was something that happened. I don't even know if we're gonna actually see this in a lifetime again at 2% interest rate. But anyhow, you deal with what you have. And so, now, I became an investor right away. Actually, the first year that I actually started real estate, I got my license February 2008. By April, I had already purchased my first investment property. Now, I'm a developer. I invested in hundreds of properties. I built a portfolio, and helping a lot of people make a lot of money and rent the portfolios as well. A lot of my clients, I have taught them how to build a rental portfolio, and they're loving it. Only this is that field that has made the most millionaires in the world.
1,000%.
And the beauty of it is that it's a business where you can start with absolutely nothing. I actually haven't seen a business where you can start with really nothing and build an empire. Real estate.
Being with this agent, he came in 2003 right after the dot-com bubble. He survived that. He went through 08, championed through way back. Then the pandemic came, he's doing better than ever, still growing. Very few people can last 3 cycles. So I applaud you for just making more than that.
My team, the number just came from the National Association of Latino Realtors. My team came out number 17 in the event. We're number 9 here in Maryland, out of all agents here. There are 30,000 licensed agents here in the state of Maryland. We're in top 100 in the Metro DC area. And it really doesn't matter. It's not even about numbers and everything. It's how we're making a difference.
I do want to talk about numbers. A new agent comes to you, like, I want to join your team. Like, what do you tell them? Because 80% of agents drop off after year 1, just after the year. So how do you get them to survive after just being in the year in the industry?
Well, you know what? It is not about me. It's about them. It's about, how they want to succeed or how successful they want to be. Because success doesn't depend on anybody else but the individual. So you could be in the best team. You can be given all the tools, resources, and anything. But if you don't get out of bed, if you don't want to pursue your dreams, you got to do that. So it's each individual agent to succeed in this way. So we got everything here, but it's how they gonna go about it, and that's one of the aspects I ask. Why are you joining real estate? Why real estate? What are you looking for? What are your reasons? So it all goes case by case.
Of course, I get everything in life.
Right.
It can be all case by case. And what's the biggest lesson you've learned in your career so far?
Well, there's so many things out there. To me, everything that you go through is part of the process. It's part of your journey and the purpose that you're meant to live in this life. So, I would recommend to everybody out there to, the best things that you can do is to develop yourself into the best version of yourself, meaning you have no competition, and that your only job is to grow as a human, to invest in yourself. That if I can give that would be the best advice I can give anybody. Do not worry about today. Do not worry about tomorrow. Live the present and learn as much as you can today. This is your day. When you get up in the morning, you say, thank you, God, for giving me another day to make a difference, to grow. And so make the best out of it. Every single day. Get that itch to become yourself, the best version of yourself. Because when you do that, you get ready for everything that comes your way. Be a good student. Everything that is happening in your life is for a reason. Learn the lesson, move on. You're going to have a test. If you don't pass the test, you're going to stay in the same level. There are things that you need to move on in life. And if you don't pass that, you go on to the next level. And then you're going to be in this circle. Yes?
That's when
you have your will.
Yeah, that's when you're just living to work. When you're trying to get people to just work to live. Well, then just keep 1% every day and never stop learning. And what do you think is the key to maintaining a work-life balance, and how do you apply that in your life?
Well, to me, it was very hard at the beginning. I'm a workaholic. To me, it's not work. Like, I've been working in real estate for 22 years, and to me, it's not work. That is dangerous. Because I immersed myself into working because I love it so much. You know how they say?
You just tap into the work.
Well, it says find what you're passionate about and you will not work a day in your life. And that's what happened. I don't work.
Long nights, short years.
Yes. So you know what? I'm trying to have that balance, because we need that in life. We need to devote time to God, to family, friends, work, ourselves. I hire a coach to help me with that.
You're like Michael Jordan. Even you got everyone gets coached.
Oh, absolutely. Well, everybody needs that, and it's very interesting because sometimes we could be wise in our own understanding, and that's why you're not going to grow. Vincent today is a part of your knowledge and understanding. In order for you to grow, you need to expose yourself to the experience things, learn new things. Hang out with greatness. Okay, so that would allow you to keep dreaming and pushing forward. But if you are comfortable, learning more, you're going to be so we need to, keep developing into the best version of ourselves every day. So one of my team members, newest team members, no, actually, is Ashley. She is she does yoga. I never done yoga. And so I went and I did this, and it was just incredible.
You're not saying namaste?
No, but you know what? It is a different type of yoga, but what it was amazing is you put a video and start doing yoga. Yeah, that's and getting somebody that's accountable for what you need to do. Making sure that you're doing
Of course, everyone has you have technical skills, now you're improving the shoulders for the communication importance for it.
Yes.
It's amazing, man. It's
Yes.
amazing. And what's your take on the future of this? Like, do you think people are going to be buying blockchain in the future, or is it we're going to be doing the same content?
Well, it's like people are so concerned, or even not people, but with real estate, and, a lot of concern about cost and real estate. No concern about the future. What I know is that we're not going to be living in a bubble, and God is going to be around, and that it doesn't matter how technology is developing, how the economy is, what is happening around the world, we're always be around. So, it's not going anywhere, and there is a lot of demand. Like in our area, the metro DC area. I mean, it's been really tough for buyers. There is not enough inventory in a lot of our areas that we work. And buyers have been having a really hard time. And we just gotta keep going and adjusting to the changes that are happening. Just like you mentioned, all the things that we're going through, we just have to adjust. If you don't adjust, then you're gonna be down. You gotta adjust technology, do whatever is happening with the market, interest rates, everything. Adjust. Life is always equal. You need to be good.
How do you explain to someone who's like, I want to wait till the rate goes up, but then waiting till the rate shot might be a bad decision because as you know, most Americans, their wage growth is only 2 or 3%. Inflation is 5%. At home, you like it will be more expensive next year. You're waiting, you keep waiting, but sooner or later, they're going to be priced out even more. Not just that, rates drop and then rises, there can be multiple interest. Like, what you're pre-qualified for your food course might not even be enough to, like, if you're pushing already, like, if you're doing at the house, like, how do you say this?
Well, you know what? I always tell people just do numbers. I mean, rent is very expensive. Okay? And there are different ways and in a way that you could make the payment become whether you want to put on, whether you want to buy down the rate. I always tell people, marry the house, pay the interest rate. So they're different techniques. It's all about who you talk and how you do things. But the best advice is not because you have to desire to buy real estate. Again, the God is in the land, and you know what? When the bubble burst, yes, the prices went down, but the safety went down. For me, it didn't matter that the house went down because you know what? I still was getting paid. I wasn't worried or concerned about the value of the house being down. The rent didn't go down. Yeah. So one of the ways to build wealth is get a lot of debt and have somebody else.
True words not spoken enough about.
Yes.
And then, how do you think what's your goal in the next 5 years? How do you think you're going to
well, as I am duplicating or replicating myself, so these agents that are working with me will be better agents in every way. will be better than having a family, and then the generational wealth. Not only my team, but all my clients and the people that we can call. And again, I'm not really concerned about the future. I'd rather doing my very best today, and giving myself the best I can do to everybody every day. So who knows what happens with, as I'm exposing myself to greatness every day, new ideas can come. I could meet new partners, I can have new dreams, a different vision. I don't know, but it's crazy. I don't know.
But what's the most challenging thing about all that? Juggling the family, juggling the team, juggling your corporate business, juggling your personal life?
Well, that's a great question. So, I'm a beginner. And I'm a beginner on my quest to just defining my purpose. Having that clarity of my purpose. Because when they say that the two most important things in your life are taking the one and then you figure out why you can't. So when you do that, then everything is gonna align and you're gonna live your life. But first and most important, you need to connect with God, our Creator, because you have a purpose. He gave you talents, and the talents He gave you are for you every day. Bless the world.
And if you could leave with like a historical figure, who would it be?
I never thought about it. This is interesting. No panic. I'm like, well, think of it. Well, everybody is special. Everybody's unique. So I admire that people for don't have idols, and I just want to be a human that is going to be making a difference in this world. I want to make this world better than and I'm doing my part because the change doesn't happen because others are going to feel about it. I noticed that I wasn't expecting my family to do it. I want to do that. And that's what I want to like. Not expecting that you like or you depends on the life. So, me amazing. I do incomparable, right? So, one of the most wealthiest humans in this planet. And if you know about his story, it was work, work, work. But then God said, you know what, slow down. He was about 55 years old. And then he got a disease that he was like, nobody knew what it was. So, and then everything that happened is for a reason. Nothing. We need to be very quick about this. Because there's a message, there's something that you can do to do what's happening to you. Right? So, what happened then, it was that, he was the wealthiest man on this planet. And so what that was to start and then they got nothing and hold on this because of what he did and that what he went through. He was healed and then he lived a long life. But everything that happens to you is for a reason, and you need to be grateful for it.
Close your glass half full.
Absolutely. So yeah, and I always not nothing there is no need to be you can look up, be patient, work on yourself, and be ready for the opportunity. The biggest thing that could be that it's really you and your opportunity. So that's why every day we look for
Let's get into the and mate. What life do you hope we can add to your work?
oh well, you know what? As I lead by example. So and I walk my talk. So and I do it. And just be ready for everything. No compromise. Or anything. Just to my mind. Oh. Now rather pain everything. Not gonna help. Right? Everything. Only let people not a good.
Really good game.
That's it. I think that's in my life has been is given.
Well, what's one piece of advice you wish you could have received earlier in your career? Like maybe you could have been a catalyst or things like that.
I think that being a coach.
Which is good. That's what's good. You didn't that example.
Yes, and a
Really
coach.
do it.
You know, being a coach, it's like think about it. You get when you that's a that's it. Everything but after hang out. Yes.
But if you weren't in real estate, maybe I need
Wow. That's great. So I don't see myself anything else. I'll say maybe just funny when I was in high school, I was always performing. I was singing, I was acting. You know, back home they would do like celebrate special occasions like Father's Day, Mother's Day, Teacher's Day, and the student had to perform. So I always volunteer myself. So I don't have any. I would mimic.
You have clients. Are you scripted? Do you have like a cadence? Or are you always good, or is it just all about them?
And every Tuesday, I mean, we call it in the church, right? And I take every time. There's no secret. There is nothing that I have that I said, this appointment is going to go this. I could start by going directly to the table or stand in the living room and then do it in your house. It just depends. All those papers. I don't have anything. So my goal is to understand where you're going, how I want to help you. And I really request anything. I don't really. And I'm like, dude, I got on the things that yeah, that's great.
It's just maybe you have like a neat structure. Is
well, the main thing will be understanding your client's needs. Like what are the models you're moving, like I we needed so much on the past renovations that I said I had to I gave her all of that. Like one, I have to that you great. I want more. This is
you give an exceptional experience.
Oh yeah, when I'm with the clients and like we talk, it's like I don't the time when I go to a listing appointment is my client time. And we're diving into a lot.
I'm sure that resonates with you.
Yeah.
Just like,
yeah.
Not true. And then what was the turning point in your career journey? Were you just
there is always that uncertainty. I feel I told the person that I said account to work. I was first whole year I was looking at my age. I was made with this company, right? Mm-hmm. So I look at my I was like, damn.
That's impressive.
Can you imagine that? That's how many a month.
The creme de la creme. You're already there.
Yeah, like in that office here in the tennis top, I became one of the top users of the So that's correct. People can depend on a lot of hard work. But these people don't have to work. Good work.
Amazing. What's the biggest thing?
Well, I'd be surprised. A lot of people say, I'm not able to purchase a home. Even some people say, may even think that they need a lot of money to purchase a home. Some people even may think that only 20% down. Yeah. They're 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, there's actually definitely now that owners so I always say when there is a way, and real estate is best investments people actually do. It is one of the safest.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, what's the most courageous decision you made recently, and how did it impact you?
Getting a car.
Well, how recent was that?
About 6 months.
Whoa.
It's game changer.
And
Yeah.
2025, 2026 is about to
Oh,
be. You're about to see that tick up.
oh, yeah. You know, another thing that I can tell people is develop with that is so restrictive. Doesn't matter what you do. If you're breaking the computer,
Something like that. Even nice like that. If you could change one thing about real estate, what would it be? The game is easy. The game is that easy. Awkward.
right now, I just think that, we're always making it better every day. We keep evolving. That lawsuit to me was just unnecessary. I think that that lawsuit benefited the attorneys rather than
And the big names, the hedge funds.
Yeah, because the people they got $20. So that wasn't good, and actually this did hurt the consumers because especially minority, because not only they have to pay closing costs, down payment, but now they have to pay closing. So in a competitive situation, buyers well, I don't know how much about the commercial real estate. The commercial real estate, there is no advertising you're paying a buyer's commission. You need to negotiate your commission as a buyer's agent. Same thing now for residential. They need to negotiate the commission. And the commission has always been negotiable. It is always been stipulated that the buyer pays the commission. Then I advise the buyer's agent as the buyer pays. He doesn't say the sell. Always been the last of this stuff. Nothing new. That obviously change the buyer can pay anything out that way. But now and at least we have because they would be we have to negotiate directly with these people.
Really fun. That's gonna be that's gonna
I'm excited. I'm excited and I'm not concerned about it. I'm not concerned at all. The sellers understand that, in order for them to get the most for the house, they have to agree to do that. And so they're gonna do that by offering a to the buyers. But I know what.
2024 is a generational moment.
Yeah. Another thing. You have to think of learning the goal. How it takes. Okay. So if you want everything easy, you must work for
You know how that time goes.
Yeah.
And, what's the next big thing to expect in real estate besides what's happening in August?
Well, a lot of things are changing, like with metaverse, AI, everything is new. And to me, I use it to have money and get, worry about work.
You need to just get this
Like,
Love it. How do you handle criticism and negative feedback about your behavior? Like, you just like you're out here.
so, so I'm gonna tell you this. I had a client who told me one that it was funny. He says in Spanish, yo me baño con aceite todos los días porque todo me resbala. Like trouble me every day, so but I'm gonna leave it with this, you know. I hope that this so I would say look at trouble it's memorialized. They're always gonna be haters. And the always are. They're all good. They're all out.
No, you're totally right on life numbers. With 20%. That's whatever. 50%, that's up to you. You know what I mean? Well, what's your story behind your most nervous?
There's no perspective in life. I am blessed and I have been able to I need to go over it. If I can help those how I can do it. Well, you know, they don't know what they are.
If we get perception as they just that's only
being good, being kind, generous with others. Be happy with the because it's your news a lot of people are always very or you are motivating, you're inspired, you're that's a great thing.
Best ever do it.
Yes.
Not kidding you.
Yes.
I'm gonna Google it.
Yes. So, you know, just you know, nothing's gonna happen to you. People are uniquely created by all in one word. You're gonna be if you know what your return is going to be, is know how much is in your bank or you know how things are, or how many things you come to accommodate. How you live a life that, but
Is there anything else in life that inspires you or influences you the most for your work?
It's in my they're growing and they're making them like that. So see, this coach that I have, his goal is to teach me, and then I teach you. And that's how we change it.
Mm-hmm. Well, but
Yeah.
You can multiply.
Right.
Not even add.
Right. So, if you have the ability to help we all can be a mentor of somebody that we already do. Imagine when you were 20 and you see a 20 years old. You know that money can be spent so you can always help.
I love it. But my final last question is, I'm 80 years old, I'm watching this. What's one last piece of advice you want to leave?
You're 80 years old?
I'm going to be watching it.
Nothing matters.
Yeah, it's all pussy.
But your relationship is happy.
Alright. There it is.
Okay. Everything you do as the owner of that
Crazy. It's going to make something to be watching.
yeah. That is everything. That is love and that is
Anything last time to work for public hearings for you?
no, it's a great time. It's a great time to be alive. And that has to do with let's not get distracted. Let's be grateful. Let's go out there and be different. Let's be alive in large space. God bless everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was another episode of Kings and Queens of Real Estate with Juan Umanzor. Thank you,
My
brother.
pleasure.
Amen. Amen. Thanks for blessing me.